What is going on, guys? We are back with another live stream. I know it's been a minute. I don't think I've done a live stream in like a week, but we are back. We are still betting on sports. I've just been super busy, guys. Haven't been able to hop on live. Have been working on some content. Hope you guys saw my last video on PrizePicks. I know that video has been going absolutely crazy. I know there's a few maybe new people to the channel, so if you're new here, welcome. And I'm excited for you to be here, excited for you to be betting on sports and making money with me. So today we do have a very special announcement, and that is that I'm now partnered with Sleeper Fantasy. And Sleeper Fantasy is basically a sports book. It's a new fantasy platform that has a very great deposit match. So you can actually get your deposit matched up to $500, meaning that if you put in $500, they will actually give you $500 in bonus credit. So this is one of the best deposit matches in the space right now. So you guys can use my code Derek at deposit, and they will match your deposit up to $500. So if you guys want to support me, support the channel, I do get a small affiliate bonus if you guys use my code at deposit. So yeah, I would appreciate if you guys download the Sleeper app and use my code when you deposit. The cool thing about Sleeper is Sleeper actually runs a lot of these discounts. For example, these slashed lines. For example, Jalen Brunson the other day was slashed from 28.5 points to 0.5 points. So he just needs 1 point in order to win that square, right? So that is a super valuable kind of discount. And I'm going to be showing you guys in this live stream how to take advantage of these discounts and make money on Sleeper Fantasy. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let me just make sure that I'm live. I always never can tell when I'm live. All right, we're live. All right, let's do it. So I've got the Sleeper app actually pulled up on my phone. It's really cool live broadcast kind of thing. And we're going to find some picks. So today, to find my picks, I'm going to be using the OddsJam Fantasy Optimizer. If you're new here, basically the Fantasy Optimizer is a way to find plus EV and profitable picks. And the way that we do that is by comparing... Sorry, let me refocus my screen. I want to make sure that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So the way that we do it, right, is we're just looking at the line on, in this case, Sleeper, and we're comparing it to other sports books. So Fanduel, Caesars, Draftkings, BetOnline, Pinnacle. And that actually tells us which lines are profitable, right? So for example, let's say that something is minus 110 on Sleeper, but on DraftKings and FanDuel, it's showing minus 120. Well, that means that it has a greater chance to hit, right? So that's a example of a plus EV or profitable line. So let's go over to Sleeper and see if we can find any value. All right, so I'm going to ignore the EV percentage, right? It's saying that it's technically negative EV, but what you want to do in this situation is kind of look into what the sports books are saying and see if you can find a line that is, you know, greater than the payout of the bet. So let me just show you guys what I mean. So here you can see the line on Sleeper. For example, Bradley Beal under 4.5 assists is plus 107 on Sleeper. We want to see if we can get below, you know, minus 107. Sorry, below plus 107. And that means that we have a plus EV bet. So for example, on Caesars, the line is plus 100. And these are the no vig odds. These are the fair odds. I have this turned on. So our bet on Sleeper is plus EV to Caesars. Caesars is a sharp book for NBA player props. So personally, I'm going to take this line. I think this is a great line. Bradley Beal has also not been doing well lately. So we're going to take his under 4.5 assists. Bradley Beal. All right, let's see. So we're going to go to the Suns game. I'm in the wrong tab. All right, let's go to the Suns game, assist. Bradley Beal under 4.5. We're going to add that to our parlay. So what's next? We have Patrick Beverley over 6.5 points. On Sleeper, the fair odds are minus 108. We want to see if we can get if that is better than a sharp sports book. So, for example, let's see. FanDuel is showing -106. So, it's almost fair value, right? It's almost the same as FanDuel, a sharp book. So, let's see if we can find anything slightly better than that. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Patrick Beverley line because it's around fair odds, which is pretty good. And if you guys don't understand this, make sure to comment in the chat and I'll answer your questions. I'm going to add the chat to my screen. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Got 4 people watching. What's up, guys? Kwamik says, yo, what's good, man? We making money this month? Just give me 1 second. I'm just figuring out my chat. All right, cool. What's the picks for today? I'm showing you, man. Get on Sleeper. I'll put it back on the screen. So Sleeper has a great discount, a great deposit match. So when you sign up for Sleeper Fantasy, you can get up to $500. I'll put it on the screen. Use my code Derek when you deposit, and you can get up to a $500 deposit match. So that basically gives you, if you put in $500, they give you a free $500, and that is a great deal. So right now we're looking on Sleeper. And I've got one pick locked in already. We've got Bradley Beal under 4.5 assists. Let's find the next one. Patrick Beverley over 6.5 points. I will take that. Patrick Beverley is on the Bucks, so we're gonna have the Bucks game. Pat Bev over 6.5 points. All right, locked in. Let's find the next one. Interesting. Plus 108. Plus 103. So what I like to do is compare to FanDuel, because FanDuel is the most accurate, right? I'm liking this Franz Wagner over 4.5 assists. He actually hit 8 assists last night. I think it was last night. And it's pretty close to the fair odds of FanDuel, so I like this bet. I'm going to put in Franz Wagner over 4.5 assists. Cavaliers. Franz Wagner over 4.5 assists. After I lock this in, guys, we're going to go to some PrizePicks, some Underdog. So if you guys, if you're here for PrizePicks, Underdog, don't worry about that. We're going to get to it shortly. All right, so this is going to 8x our money. This is good. I like this. I think I'm going to lock this in for 0.25 units, aka $25 for me. I've got about 1.1K in my sleeper right now. All right, so I like this. 8x. We're going to submit. Boom, it's in. K2 Stewart says, Beal under 4.5 assists. He's been killing it? No, he hasn't been killing it, man. He chalked my slip last game. I had him going over 17.5 points. He had 14. He ain't been killing nothing. All right. So we got our sleeper pick locked in. Let's go to some PrizePicks. I know you guys like PrizePicks. You guys want to see fantasy optimizer stuff, or you want to see the VIP Discord stuff? Let me know. Let me know. Damian Lillard plus Tyrese Halliburton over 6.5 threes. Fanduel is showing that -121. Draftkings showing it -126. We're getting -119 on PrizePicks, so that is a great bet. Let's go to PrizePicks. Damn, I got 4 grand. Let's see. What did we just hit? I hit something. So we hit this for 10x. Bang. And we hit this for 10x too. Cool. And we hit this for another 10x. This was, I was just adding on units. That's why it was a $5 play. These were $50 plays. So that's pretty cool. Money Motivated says VIP Discord. Cool. You guys want to see some VIP stuff? All right, let's do it. All right, so we got a lot of slips to lock in, guys. Got a lot of slips to lock in. So all of our... Sorry, I'm new to this live streaming thing, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up with all these windows. But a majority of our PrizePicks volume has been in MLB. So we actually just created a whole channel for MLB picks specifically. Right now there's like 12 slips that I need to lock in. So let me hop on the grind. I think I might take my phone off the screen just because it's kind of taking up space. Tyrese over points. You like that pick? All right, I'm going to take my phone off the screen because it's like it's getting on my nerves. Remove. All right, cool. This is way easier. All right, so I'm going to have the Discord on one side. Then I'm going to have my PrizePicks on the other side. And we're going to lock in all these slips. I'm not even going to look at them. I'm just going to lock them in. .25 units. If you guys want a tail, pull out the picture. We've got a correlated MLB slip. If you don't know what correlated means, go back and watch my last video that I put out. These are super profitable slips, guys, but you got to play all of them, right? You can't just play 1 or 2 slips and then expect to make money. You got to have volume. Volume is the name of the game. A lot of people see my bet tracker and they're like, man, you're playing like 20 slips a day. That's a lot of slips. Yeah, it is a lot of slips, but that's how you make money. Anyways, we're going to lock this in for what is it? 0.2 units, 0.25 units, $25 for me. I run $100 units if you guys didn't know. We're going to lock this in as well, this one at the bottom. No link yet, so we're going to wait on that one. This is the second one. Let me pull up the YouTube chat, see if anyone's seen anything. Tyrese over points. You got 6 people watching. What's up, guys? This is the second slip I'm locking in. We got Graham Ashcraft to go under his pitching outs. Got Marcus Semien to go over runs. Seager to go more than 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And Garcia to go over 0.5 RBIs. These are correlated. If the pitcher does bad, then the hitters on the other team are going to do good. Pretty simple stuff. So we're going to lock this in for 20... What is this? Yeah, $25. Sometimes I place so many slips that I don't even realize how many I have, and I got to go back, and I'm like, damn, did I place that? So the last one I placed was Ellie De La Cruz. All right, cool. $25. Ellie De La Cruz. All right, cool. So we're going to lock this in. $25. Sorry if the stream's a little bit, slow. I'm still new to this, guys. Trying to make it as exciting as possible. I got the music in the background. I'm dealing with like 10 different windows. Hopefully you guys stay with me. You're still rocking with me. This is the third slip I'm going to lock in. What is this? Atlanta Braves versus Cleveland Indians. Again, Simple correlation. If the pitcher goes under his fantasy score, meaning he does bad, that means the runners on the other team are gonna do good. It's a highly correlated slip, and it's a highly profitable slip. It doesn't mean the slip is guaranteed to win. It means if you place these slips over the long term, they're gonna return you a profit, right? So we're gonna lock this in. Let me know if you guys want me to leave it on screen longer so you can lock it in with me. I'm gonna lock this in for 25. We got a little bump here. That's okay. 0.15 units each on each of these over here. This is 1. This is 2. Shout out my boy Paco for linking these. Lock this in for $15. Let me put my screen in the middle so y'all can see that I'm putting the money on it. We got 0.25 units here. Literally all I'm doing is I'm just placing the slips, guys. They get sent out in the Discord. I just place them. I'm not doing any work. It's not hard at all. Click on the link, place the bet, and follow the unit recommendations. Don't worry about losing days. Do I make money every single day? Of course not. No sports bettor makes money every single day. It's not possible. Do I make money over the long term? Over the course of a week? Over the course of a month? Over the course of a year? Yes, I make thousands of dollars. But you can't just join the Discord and expect to win every single day. That's not how it works. Anyways, Jose Buto, $25. It's all good here to the end. What do you mean by that? You gonna watch me to the end? Or is that what you're saying? If that's what you mean, I appreciate it. All right, $25. Brian De La Cruz. Lock that in. Another 0.25 units. Click on it, lock it in. I love this man. Shota. We got 0.15 units on these. I'm gonna lock these in. As you can see, I got a million different PrizePicks tabs piling up. All right, lock that in. Click on the next link. Lock this in. We got a few more. 0.15 units on each of these. So many baseball games, man. So many chances to profit. All right, Mookie Betts. All right, click on the next one. And we're going to lock this in too. I might have put too much money on the last one, did I? 15. No, we're good. All right. 0.15 units on this one. We're almost done with baseball. Bro, share your slips on here. Send the links. The link is in the Discord. I mean, actually, let me share the link with you guys. I'll send the link to a couple, but, you know, it's a lot of work. I'm placing like 20 different slips. I can't send the link to all of them. That would take like an hour. So I'll send the link to the Discord. There's a free 3-day trial, right? So, you know, you can join, see what we're about. And if you're not messing with it, feel free to dip out. But I'm pretty confident you guys will like what you see. So I'll send the link in the chat. Again, it's a free 3-day trial, $49 a month. I make way more than $49 a month from these slips, so it's really no-brainer. We spend hours every day putting these slips together, so, you know, it's a no-brainer. You guys can tail every single one of these. I'm going to lock this in for 0.5 units. What was that? Trey Turner. We're going to lock this one in for 0.5 units as well. When are you doing Fanduel? I can do some Fanduel just for you, man. I'm pretty focused on DFS, meaning fantasy, like PrizePicks and Underdog and whatnot. But I can definitely do some Fanduel for you, man. What was that? Trey Turner. Alright, so we got this one as well. 0.15 units. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's opening the tab in a different window. All right, so 0.15 units on this one. We're almost done. 0.15 units on this one as well. Man, this is super annoying. It keeps opening in a different window. 15. All right, Ryan Jeffers. And we got like 3 more slips to place. It's clicking away. $15 on this one, Aaron Judge. We got 0.15 on this one as well. $15. We got 0.1 on this one. He says play lightly. So we're going to put $10 on that. And then 0.15 on this one. Got 11 people in here. What's up, man? What's up, guys? $15 on this one. Just placing the slips. And we got 0.15 on this one. I think we got about 2 left. And I think that's it for the PrizePicks ones. Yep, that's it. So now, so that was the baseball ones. We got a couple more. Let's see. We got some Underdog. What do you guys want to see? I want to see some interaction in the chat. What do you guys want to see? That's it for PrizePicks right now. We just placed about 20 slips. Those are all for the baseball games later. So I could look at Underdog. I could look at some Fanduel. What do you guys want to see? We got 12 people in here. I want to see some interaction. All right, nobody say anything. I'll do some Fanduel. All right, to find some bets on Fanduel, I'm going to use this tool called Bet Recaps. It's basically kind of like OddsJam, where it just compares the lines to Pinnacle to find plus EV bets. You guys don't have to get Bet Recaps. This is kind of more for the nerdy types of bettors. But there is a lot of value in here, guys. For example, let's look at MLB. I don't know if you guys can see this, but let's see. Well, let's look at soccer. So we got Rayo Vallecano plus 1.5 corner spread. I know this is kind of small. Basically, it's just a sheet that's reading off plus EV bets. It's comparing it to Pinnacle. Pinnacle is the sharpest book for game lines like spreads, money lines, totals, whatever. So this is a great tool to find bets on FanDuel. I think my FanDuel account is drained of money. I might have to put money in, honestly. So I'll go ahead and type that out in the chat in case you want to tail it, what this bet is, because I know it's kind of small in here. Wait, I got $791 in here. Okay. How many slips do I make a day? It just depends on the value, man. It depends on how many valuable, bets are out there. So I can't put a number on it. Yeah, I just did place 20 slips, but guess what? That took about 5 minutes. It wasn't hard at all. Some days I have 70 bets, some days I have 50, some days I have 20. And then some days, FanDuel likes to say they can't find my location, even though I don't have a VPN on or anything. Alright, looks like it's behaving. So the bet is Rayo Vallecano plus 1.5 corner spread. Some random soccer game. Never heard of it, but there's value. Rayo Vallecano versus Villarreal. Alright, so corner spread. Rayo Vallecano plus 1.5. We're going to put $75 on it. So that is the recommendation from the sheet. I know you probably can't see the sheet. It's pretty small, but... Yep, 0.75 units. Maybe I'll make this full screen. It's still small. Let's see. It's pretty tough. How about this? I'll go to outlier.bet. It's another tool like OddsJam. And hopefully you guys will actually be able to see it. Because I know bet recaps is pretty small. Whoever said FanDuel, I got you, I promise. I'm pulling it up right now. We're going to look at some NBA player props. Actually, no. We're going to look at some game lines. So some spreads, money lines, totals, whatever. I don't know why it's doing this. It's weird. I know there's games. Let me refresh. No results. That's really weird. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm using this plus EV tool. All it's doing is comparing lines to, you can choose which book you want to compare lines to. So over here, if you want to compare lines to Pinnacle, Pinnacle is sharp for totals, money lines, spreads. You can do that. If you want to compare your bet to FanDuel, FanDuel is sharp for NBA player props. For example, you can do that. If you want to compare to Draftkings, Caesers, BetMGM, etc. But it's not working right now. Not quite sure. This never really happens to me. It's really weird. Let me see. Okay, so when I put on player props, for some reason it works now. It's really weird. Alright, well, we'll compare to DraftKings. How about that? I'll find you guys some FanDuel. Oh, I see why. I have only Pinnacle, or sorry, only PrizePicks turned on. Here we go. Alright, cool. We fixed it. So compared to Pinnacle, we're going to look at game lines. Alright, we are back. I hope whoever asked for Fanduel, I hope you're still here. Because we're looking at some Fanduel bets. We got Timberwolves, second quarter, points. Under 24.5. That's an alt line, so I'm not going to take that. Let's see. Pelicans, first quarter points, over 27.5. 27.5. They're favoring the under on that, so I'm not going to take that. Suns, second quarter points, over 26.5 on FanDuel. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for Pinnacle lines that are close together, right? Or at least I want to see Pinnacle favoring one side. So Pinnacle here, I know it's small, but Pinnacle here is favoring the under, or sorry, favoring the over at minus 122. On FanDuel, we can get it at minus 104. So that's a great bet. And it's telling us that our recommended wager size is 0.5 units, which for me is $50. So I'm going to go to FanDuel. I'm going to place a $50 bet on the Suns second quarter over 26.5. We got 8 people in here. What's up, guys? We're betting some FanDuel because somebody asked me to do FanDuel. Second quarter points over 26.5. All right, away team total. Home team total over 26.5 at minus 104. So it's moved to minus 106. So that's not great. So the line has changed. So we're going to forget about that bet. I love outlier.bet, but man, sometimes it just shows stuff that is not accurate at all. Or it shows stuff that is old. Let's look at this though. Thunder first quarter points under 26.5. I can totally see that happening. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Pinnacle is favoring the under. Any player props? Of course, man. Give me a second. See if I can lock in this bet. See if it's the same. First quarter points under 26.5. First quarter home team, away team under 26.5. So it is not at minus 104 anymore. Stale line, so we're not going to take that. All right, let's go back to some player props. We're going to devig to FanDuel. Do you have any specific book that you want, Lawrence? All right, so we're going to go to player props. We're going to turn off team props and game lines. And we're going to choose our max odds to be around plus 150 because I don't want long shots. All right, now. Underdog, hell yeah, man. Let's look at some underdog. I'm down. Just give me 1 second to figure out this. All right, so we're looking at the Fantasy Optimizer, and we're going to look at Underdog Fantasy. Okay. So we got some esports compared to Hot Streak. Not a big fan of that. Let's go back to Outlier. So we're going to set it to just Underdog. Devigging to Fanduel, correct. All right, cool. So these are the best player props for Underdog Fantasy right now. We got Bradley Beal under 4.5 assists. I actually already have exposure to this, so I'm going to go light. I've already placed this bet like twice, but I think it's a great bet. Under 4.5 assists. Let me see. Yeah, lower. We've got Josh Green, points under 4.5. I don't even know who Josh Green is. So we're going to go lower on him. And then we've got Zach Hyman, goals under 0.5. Any player stats? What do you mean by that? I don't really look at player stats like that. It's not how you win at sports betting. All right, so 6.48. We'll lock this in for 25. Actually, I already have exposure to Bradley Beal, so I'm going to take him out, and I'm going to go for something else. How about Joel Embiid, first quarter points over 9.5? I like that. Forgive me, Underdog is pretty slow, so it's not me. It's just Underdog. Oh, it looks like we got a discount on Underdog. We got Kevin Durant over 0.5 points. So we got a free square here. So I'm going to add that in for sure. All right, I actually really like this. So we're playing for 5.4x. We've got Kevin Durant over 0.5 points, free square. Zach Hyman lower than 0.5 goals. We got Josh Green under 4.5 points. I'm going to lock that in for $10 because that's the maximum that you can do when you use a free square. We're going to lock that in. Underdog is super slow. Forgive me. You press a button, it takes like 10 seconds to confirm. We got 7 people in here. What's up, guys? We just locked in this slip on Underdog. Got 1.4K in the account. Picks are in. I feel good about this. Lawrence, do you have PrizePicks? I think I'm going to do some PrizePicks and then maybe place one slip and then call it. I got to drive up to Maryland, 3-hour drive. But we're looking good. We got $4,000 in the account. I think we're up in profit, maybe $3,000 on PrizePicks this month. It's beautiful, man. All right, I'm going to switch off Underdog, and we're going to look at PrizePicks. I'm going to make a 5-man or a 6-man slip, and then I'm going to yeet myself out of here and go to Maryland. All right, we got Herb Jones, points under 11.5. That is, let me see. So FanDuel is heavily favoring the under. So that's a great bet. I'm feeling a 6x cash tonight. I don't know about you guys. Herb Jones under 11.5. Cool. Bradley Beal steals under steals under 1.5. FanDuel heavily favoring the under here. We're going to go for that. Bradley Beal. Under 1.5 steals. Cool. Yeah, and I appreciate the picks. Man, I appreciate you being here. There is no Beat the Sportsbooks without people tuning in and watching me, so I appreciate you. Contavious Caldwell Pope. Under 9.5. FanDuel, again, heavily favoring the under. That's all we care about. This is cool. These trends are cool. These points are cool, but these are here to mislead you, right? Let me show you guys something. On PrizePicks, if you click on this little thing right here, it'll show you the last 5 games. So you can see Bradley Beal went over 1.5 steals in 3 of his last 5 games. They don't put this here to help you. They put this here because, you know, it's our natural instinct to think that things like this matter. When in reality, they don't, right? See, like Bradley Beal in his last 2 games, he didn't go over 17.5. A normal person might say, okay, he's not going to go over 17.5 again. Well, you don't know that, right? Every single outcome is independent of each other. Just because Bradley Beal had more than 3.5 rebounds in 4 of his last 5 games, it doesn't mean he's going to get more than 3.5 rebounds tonight. And if it did, sports betting would be easy. Everybody would be winning. You know, so don't look at stats. Don't look at trends. If you have game knowledge that you want to use, that's fine. But, you know, don't get caught up in looking at stats, thinking that's going to help you win at sports betting. All you have to do is compare these lines to Sportsbooks like we're doing right now. Kyle Lowry, rebounds over 3.5. Fanduel, heavily favoring the over. Underdog, heavily favoring the over. Everybody else is too. This is great. It's a great bet. I'm feeling a 6x cash tonight. A 25x rather on a 6-man. I think we're going to hit this, guys. Rebounds over 3.5. If you guys want to join the Discord, get plays like this all the time. See me put in this work. You don't have to put in this work. You can just get plays delivered to you. I've dropped the link to the Discord down below in the chat. Trevor Williams, strikeouts over 3.5. We need 2 more picks. Hopefully none of these bump. Strikeouts over 3.5. FanDuel, heavily favoring the over. All these other books favoring the over. Let's do it. Trevor Williams, MLB. Over 3.5 strikeouts. We need 1 more pick for the 6 to complete the 6-man. Let's see. Lugents Dortz, rebounds under 3.5. Let's see. FanDuel favoring the under. All these books favoring the under. We're locking this in. Don't have to say it twice. Under 3.5 rebounds. Man, I'm feeling good about the slip. Under 3.5 rebounds. I'm going to lock this in for half a unit, $50. If we hit all 6, I win 1.25K. We're probably not going to hit all 6 because that's pretty hard, but hopefully we get at least 4 or 5 of these. I'm going to lock this in and go to my entries. You guys can tail if you want. I'm going to leave it right here. Wait, did I make a mistake? Why is there a demon? Herbert Jones, less than 11.5 points. Why is that a demon? Is that a mistake? That it's minus 164 in FanDuel. I'm gonna just make sure that's correct because it shouldn't be a demon. Demon means it's harder to hit, but Outlier.bet, my tool is showing that it's supposed to be a lock, you know? So I'm gonna check on it real quick. Herb Jones, less than 11.5 points. Once I get this figured out, I'm going to call the live stream, guys. It's been fun. Hope you guys learned a lot. Hope you tune into the next one. Pelicans. If you guys didn't know, by the way, you can actually refund slips within 5 minutes on PrizePicks. All right, so Herb Jones. Am I tripping? He's on the Pelicans, right? This is the Pelicans game. Herbert Jones under 10.5. I'm so confused. So under 10.5 is showing minus 113. So yeah, wow. It looks like PrizePicks messed up this payout. Whatever. This is an amazing bet. Less than 11.5 points. They're giving us an increased payout for this, are they? No, they're not. I think PrizePicks just messed up, made it a demon on accident. I don't know. I don't care. It's a great slip. Hope you guys are tailing this. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'm going to get on the road. Peace.